If you want to write novels or screenplays that are memorable for people long after they finish reading or watching your story, you need to learn how to incorporate symbols. And symbols are basically objects, people, or animals that have much more meaning than what they actually are, and you don't have to say it. They just exist, and you use them to symbolize something beyond that. The use of a desert to symbolize that a regime is dry and has no life to it. It's just one example. But there are three ways that you can use symbols in stories, and there's probably more, to be honest with you, but I'll go through those three and explain to you how you can use them. So the first way is to take an everyday object and use it in an unusual way. The classic example is from the movie Chinatown from 1974 by Roman Polanski, and in this story, in the first act, Jake Gittes, the detective, places a watch under the wheel of a car in order to see when somebody leaves the scene of his investigation. And so when they drive over, the watch will be broken, then he'll know what time it was. It's an old style watch before digital watches, of course. But that symbolizes the end of time, end of normal time, and his move into the second act. It's a symbol that he has moved into another world where the rules of time no longer function. And so it's a really powerful symbol in that sense. The other way is to make an object strange and unusual that otherwise we are used to. In the novel Moby Dick, for instance, you have a whale which is white and that becomes the focus of the obsession of Captain Ahab. And the symbolism of the whale highlights itself by the strangeness of the whale itself, that it is a white whale. And in that way it draws attention to itself. In the movie My Beautiful Concubine, great movie, everybody should see, one of the characters has an extra digit on his hand, an extra finger, and they cut it off. And that's a symbol of the fact that he's being castrated because he's going to sing castrato in Chinese opera. That's another symbol. They don't have to say what they're doing. You get the point. The third way is to take an object or type a person and give them a different meaning than is normal. A good example of this is the movie Ex Machina. Ex Machina is a wonderful movie, and it's about the construction of gender and about the construction of identity and how that is weaponized against the people who are built with it and how it can be used as a weapon back against those who create it. And they use the character of a robot to symbolize that because she is built and she is trying to gain her freedom by using the way that they've built her as woman. And it forces us to confront the idea of woman as a construction of men, in this case tech bros, in that context, using the original story of Pygmalion.